walking home with a smile. Smoky moon, like a shiver, all the shadows fade away. All your streets are empty lights begin to sway. 4 a.m. as I think, oh, Stockholm love. Sometimes I picture how life had been in Paris or New York or Shanghai. But you know what they say, east or west, our home is Spain. What a night, people dancing in slow motion, blurry eyes. But I've had enough, it's time to say goodbye. 3 a.m. as I'm walking home with a smile. Smoky moon, like a shiver, all the shadows fade away. All your streets are empty lights begin to sway. 4 a.m. as I think, oh, Stockholm love. Sometimes I picture how life had been in Paris or New York or Shanghai. But you know what they say, east or west, our home is Spain. What a night, people dancing in slow motion, blurry eyes. But I've had enough, it's time to say goodbye. 3 a.m. as I'm walking home with a smile. Smoky moon, like a shiver, all the shadows fade away. All your streets are empty lights begin to sway. 4 a.m. as I think, oh, Stockholm love. Sometimes I picture how life had been in Paris or New York or Shanghai. But you know what they say, east or west, our home is Spain.
Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're at. I'm your host, David Keyshawn Baker, and this is the Baker's Block Podcast. How are y'all doing this evening? My friends and family, hopefully you guys are doing great. It's been a while since I've actually been on these YouTube streets, and I just wanted to give a little update to you folks. So hopefully the audio is sounding good, and I want to be more accustomed to these YouTube streets, so you'll be seeing more of me in the future, right? So we started off at a rocky start. Facebook is normally where I am in live streaming, but it looks like Facebook is down right now at the moment. Okay. So I recently got fired from my full-time job at Adidas, and it was just a low blow to the heart. And what that did for me and made me realize that I cannot depend on a corporation in order to, you know, for that moment of income, right? It's cool to have the 9 to 5 for sure. I'm not knocking no 9 to 5 folks, because I am a 9 to 5 guy and I've been like that for a while. But you need to figure out other ways to get passive income on the side, right? I've only talked about this a little bit. As y'all know, or if you don't know, I'm in the stock market. That's just what I do. I just buy and hold for a while, and it has done very well for me. Dollar cost averaging. If you really want to know, just put it in the chat. All right. But yeah, I honestly don't know why I was fired at Adidas, right? But I strongly think that it was due to my personality. Me personally, I am a happy-go-lucky type of guy. I've always say good morning to folks. I'm very, straightforward when it comes to things like that, right? Treat people the way you want to be treated is what my daddy always says, right? So that's me. Let me say something. God has a way of humbling the prideful. The day before I got fired, actually, I had a conversation with my older brother about our pawpaw passing, and he left behind some zoo suits. He was a tall man, about 6'4", 200 pounds, big guy. So when I wore his suits, they draped off of me, and I wanted to get them tailored, right, to fit me. I talked to my brother about it. I told him that I'll give him like 10 years in order to get this one suit in particular that he likes. Shout out to you, Jonathan, if you're watching this. Appreciate you, bro. And I came to him and I told him, in the spirit of pride, right, that you're not focusing on the right things. You need to focus on a household, right? Was I wrong? I wasn't wrong, but the prideful spirit really got in the way, and God has a way of humbling the prideful. Literally 16 hours later, I get a call in from my boss, and he told me I gotta turn in my badge, and I got escorted out by security, and it was just bittersweet, right? Called up an Uber, went home, but I wasn't gonna let that stop me, because bills still gotta get paid. I got a mouth that I need to feed. So I went to my local burger shop and I asked them, are they hiring? I was very adamant about it. And I got the job. I work at Burger King. Night shift manager, 2 to 10. I get paid $5 less than what I normally do, but it is what it is, right? But at the same time, I'm humble. I'm continuously practicing being humble when it comes to getting paid less, getting into an environment that I'm not accustomed to. Yes, I have been a part of the fast food industry for about 10 to 15 years, but being around, drug addicts is my actual customer, or actual normal folks is the retired community, right? But a majority of the time is actually people that are on drugs, and I just got to keep humbling myself. And I'm here just to get the bag at the end of the day, right? So fast forwarding, I've been working as a shift leader over there at Burger King for about a week now, right? I get a phone call from my old boss, and he told me that he got me transferred instead of fired. He got me transferred to a whole different industry. So I'll be working at the University of Portland, right? Which is, I'm grateful to God because he wasn't going to let me fail, but I have to, work as well. I can't just be dependent on fate. I have to actually put in the steps too. So I did that. I actually start working at that job in the beginning of January 10th, right, of next year. And I still get the same amount of dollars, which is fantastic. It's phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. So with that being said, I just wanted to get on here and just tell the folks that's going to watch this or are watching this right now is that do not be a victim. Do not fall into the victim mentality. That's always what I'm always talking about, and becoming the best version of yourself too. So I wanted to get on here and let y'all know what I have been doing. And I want to be able to do more live streams on YouTube because Facebook is not working and nobody uses Facebook nowadays besides friends, family, and old folks, right? And I'm actually one of them. All right. So yesterday, I was working at my job and I got a notification on my phone, right? And all of a sudden I look at the phone and it said that they wanted to do an interview at Subway. When I got fired on that day, I was looking at Burger King. I went to Subway. I went to Metro, and all those folks wanted to hire me. But now I was looking at a live stream with Anton Daniels from the Millionaire Morning Show. Shout out to you, bruh. I went on his Patreon, and I'm a bag chaser on his Patreon. And he has this video called Interview Like a King. And what that did for me is that I said, hey, I got paid X amount of dollars and at that industry, and they said, hey, you're getting paid way more than my actual shift leader, and you're just being a dishwasher. You're going to have to prep some food, right? Like he was offended that I was getting paid that much, right? And to me, I'm like, hey, yo, this is not a big deal. I will chop some lettuces, chop some carrots. You know, I'll cook some food, but majority of the time is me being a dishwasher, which is phenomenal. A whole 2 weeks went by. I thought they did not like the fact that I was like, hey, I get paid this much. You're going to have to pay me XYZ, but it actually worked. Interview Like a King. Y'all go ahead and check that out too. All right. So fast forwarding yesterday, you know, I'm working the night shift over at Burger King. I get the notification and it's a Subway manager. The Subway manager tells me that she was doing a group interview and would like for me to show up today at 8 a.m. I walk up in there, suited and booted, you know, just very casual, t-shirt, you know, white shoes, you know what I'm saying? Smelling good with the Mont Blanc. Let me go and switch over to this camera. Rocking the Mont Blanc, you know what I'm saying? Legend Spirit. All right. Phenomenal smell, right? I walk up in there and 2 sprays. They was asking me so many questions about, oh, where do I shop at? Where do I get something like that? And you can get the same exact thing at Macy's for only $99. I know that's kind of expensive, but hey, that's only like 3 hours of work. All right. Not bad at all. On top of that, I get the interview and she wants to hire me literally tomorrow. So I'll be working graveyards over there, right? So mind you, I got my bread and butter job at a different company, start there on January. I'm already a shift leader over at Burger King from 2 to 10. And now they want me to be over here at Subway from 11 to 5 a.m. Yo, I got 3 jobs. I'm Uncle Ruckus now. I'm Uncle Ruckus with multiple jobs. This is the most I've ever had in my whole entire life from working. I used to work 2 jobs. Then I went back to 1. And there's no other feeling of having 2 jobs and having every Friday is a paycheck, right? Every Friday is a paycheck. You know what I'm saying? Every Friday. And it's beautiful. Now I got 3 jobs. There's no way, no one can stop me. No one can stop me besides myself. I will grind until the day that I die. And for the folks that has the work-life balance, we're not interested in work-life balance. We're interested in getting the bag, becoming the best version of ourselves, smell good, dress good, feel good. All right. and have the confidence in all of us. All right. So with that being said, I just wanted to get on here and just talk to y'all really fast about my whole update about me getting fired. But that's not gonna it's clickbait. It's clickbait for sure. But I just want to let y'all know that this is ideal for me. I could focus on doing the content creation. Like if y'all seen, a couple of videos on my Facebook, right? Hopefully you've seen it. That's where I do majority of my work at, is on the Facebooks, right? But at the same time, not a lot of people are on there. So I did a video with one of my brother's friends, actually, who's a part of the streets. Shout out to you, Bird. And that one went phenomenally smooth because of the simple fact is that he's a super degenerate and I'm very posh, right? We're on the topics of, the title was, what's love got to do with it? And basically when you have a family, wife and kids, you should not divorce, regardless of how you feel, your happiness, bump your happiness. We don't care about that. We care about the children and the structure of the family, right? That's all we care about. And we need more people to actually be a part of that same mentality, because we are rooting for the children. Because at the end of the day, if we put the child in a single family household, which I was a part of, you're instantly going to poverty, which I witnessed that, as well as going to jail or being on drugs. And thank God I did not have that, right? One out of four, right? Matter of fact, 2 out of 4. Shout out to you, Zay. But I want to make something out of myself. So this is me doing that right now. I appreciate y'all for watching this. Shout out to you, Chaos. I appreciate you, dog. Little bro, hope you doing your thing out there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yeah. Getting into the stock market, hopefully. And if you have any questions, just DM me, all right? But in the meantime, I appreciate y'all. And hopefully I will see y'all next time. In the meantime, y'all have a good night. I got to go to work.
What a night, people dancing in slow motion, blurry eyes. But I've had enough, it's time to say goodbye. 3 a.m. as I'm walking home with a smile. Smoky moon, like a shiver, all the shadows fade away. All your streets are empty, lights begin to sway. 4 a.m. as I think, oh, Stockholm love. Sometimes I picture